So the next part is the metrics. The first one is click-through rate. Click-through rate it measures as relevance. So high click-through rate means people care, but low click-through rate means your message is invisible. Cost per click tell you how competitive your keywords are. Expensive clicks are not bad, but unprofitable clicks are. So even if like in our industry for digital marketing, our cost per click is around $50 to $60, can you say that it's bad? It's not, because our management fee is around $2,000. Even if the cost per click is $100 or $200, it's still worth it, because our average order value is much higher. But if today we sell the products like pet products only cost $20, then the cost per click is 0.1, is still too expensive for this AOV. The third one is the conversion rate. That normally, keep in mind, 1% to 5% is the core benchmark. And if we have the low rates, it means that our landing page have some issues. We need to optimize them. The next one is CPA, is cost per action. The action could mean a sales or lead generation, a phone call, a message, or like an email. It could be anything. It depends on how we identify the action in the Google Ads. We can set the primary goal and the secondary goal in the Google Ads to let Google know what kind of conversion, what kind of actions we want first. So we also can monitor the cost per action. Last one is return on spending. That one measures revenue generated per dollar spent. That one is the ultimately profitable signal. So normally when we talk with our clients, like most business owners, they don't care about the metrics. Like if you want to report to your boss, or you talk with them like we have a good impression, good CPC, good CTA, they don't care. The only thing they care is revenue, especially in our agency. Like this is our core KPI to monitor. So that is the key metrics in the Google Ads. The biggest mistake most specialists make is optimization for the metrics instead of the business outcomes. Yeah, just what I said before, the high ROAS doesn't mean you make money. So this one is the optimization hierarchy. When we do the optimization, besides the negative keywords, what others we need to check? So this one is the priority. The very first, the very important one is the tracking. We need to check first whether our tracking is accurate. Why it could be not accurate. For example, we work with lots of brands. Their IT probably do some refresh or new version for the website. And sometimes when you update a new theme for the website, the tracking will lost. And at this stage, you probably will receive nothing in your Google Ads. You will not receive the notification. And when you check the data, you can see that conversion will drop from 100 to 0. And you do not know why. The first thing you need to check is the tracking, whether the tracking is still work and whether they are accurate. And the tool of the checking is Google Tag Manager. This one is also belongs to Google. That one is you can preview the website to check one by one, to check whether it can be fair at this stage. And the second one you need to check is the bidding strategy. So normally, we set up the campaign from the menu CPC. It's because we want to know the lowest cost per click in the market, and we need to control this cost per click. And after that, we have some insight from the market, then we can change it to maximum conversions. Because at the very beginning, we do not have any conversion in the campaign. Even if we set up it as a maximum conversion, Google will not know like what conversion you want, because you do not have conversion. The only thing you can control is the menu CPC. And as long as you get more conversions, you can change your bidding strategy from the menu CPC to maximum conversions, to maximum conversion value, to targeting return on ad spending. So that is how bidding strategy work. And the third one we need to optimize is the keyword. So besides we put them into the negative keywords, we can also change the targeting keywords because in different period, we have different priorities. And the first one is the landing page. The speed, the clarity, the compelling offer. Traffic means nothing if your page doesn't convert. And the fifth one is the ads. So ads is the last thing you need to consider. Like, for example, even if you increase your headline from 1% to 2%, if your landing page cannot convert or your cost per click is too high, the ads copy means nothing. So the ads is the last thing you need to consider, the headline, the description, or the site links. And this is a good experience to share with you. So don't panic too early, because I've been in this period before. When I set up the campaign, I'm very worried. If I hold 1 million per month, I thought it's very huge budget, so I'm very worried about it. I'm afraid that when I launch the campaign, it cannot be converted. Client probably will challenge us. That one will always keep in mind that don't panic too early. You need to have the confidence about yourself. As long as you do enough research, and the market, the data will tell you what you should do, but not yourself, not your feeling, not your panic.